What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Good Love TV channel. And today, we're gonna slap the timing chains on. But first, if you ain't getting one in, back one with me, y'all. I'm so fucking glad that the neighbor's dog barks non-stop. Before we get into this motor, let me discuss something. Have y'all seen the bullshit? About 10,000 people have sent me the same photograph of some article saying that they're changing the age limit from 18 to 21 everywhere for all tobacco products. What the hell, dude? I was dipping underage since I was 13 years old, and I basically lived my life just being like, oh, I can't wait till I'm 18, man. I can buy a packer. I finally turned 18, and then a year later, they're changing the age again. Why? That's just a load of horseshit. Like, shouldn't the people that are already 18 and plus get grandfathered into the law? Like, what are we supposed to do if we have major nicotine addictions that are legal? Like, say I'm smoking 10 packs of cigs a day right now. They just say, oh, nope, you can't buy it anymore. What am I supposed to do? Just hang myself? Like, fuck. I'm just gonna find out the date that they're gonna do the law, and I'm just gonna buy about 60, 70 rolls of dip, throw it in the freezer, and just hope it lasts till my 21st birthday. But here's the timing set. See what we got. Do not pull the locking pin. If you don't know this, you probably shouldn't be buying the tensioners in the first place. We got some new updated guides. Just hoping if I put the little gear on and then match the color codes up to the little lines, that it'll all be alright. Just have to see. So I'll go ahead and take these phasers off. I had to rent this tool here to hold the cams. I don't see how if I just put this little notch on 6 o'clock and line it up with the chains, how it wouldn't work. I'm gonna spin this thing, try to get this little notch on 6 o'clock. I didn't like that sound. Go ahead and throw these chains on. In theory, this should be timed perfectly now. Go ahead and throw the guides on. Why the hell let all the fucking light go out? Well, I guess this light's broke. It's good. Hell, it ain't like I wanted to see nothing when I was working anyway. Made in Taiwan. Oh, yes. Dude, come on. Yeah, get in there. Yeah, get in there. Yeah. Dude, this shit was not this hard the first time I done it. I don't know what the... Like, there's no way. I shouldn't have to put all my might into it. It was so close. Yes. Yeah, notches are still lined up. It means we ain't got to take it back out. Right side tensioner should be a lot easier to put in. Working with gravity with the slack of the chain. Let me check everything one last time before I pull the pins. If I ain't got it right, too late now. Oh, fuck! I don't know about y'all, but I don't hear no metal clinging. That's pretty much the hardest parts right there, y'all. Timing the head gaskets. Well, we got this knocked out. Now I'm gonna go ahead and get this front cover here, clean it up pretty good.
And that's how it's done, boys and girls.
We are ready to rock and roll, buddy. That was really sketchy pulling that Ford up in the backyard yesterday. Because to turn the wheel, I literally had to put every ounce of strength I had into the steering wheel to turn it. And I hardly had any brakes. But anyways, we got the motor put together. I did that off cam. It only took me one day. We got new valve cover gaskets, front cover, oil pan gasket. We got it all. Water pump seal, head gaskets. This thing is not gonna leak. We also got new intake gaskets, but we're gonna put that on in the truck. But yeah, the reason I moved the Ford up front because if I'd done it in the backyard, dude, it's been raining for like 3 days. That cherry picker, the wheels would sink straight into the ground, and then I wouldn't be able to move the thing back and forth. It would have been a huge hassle, so just moved it up here. But we're gonna have to do some complicated shit to get this thing done. But if you watched the video of me pulling it out, y'all would have seen that the cherry picker that I have doesn't go high enough to get the motor up and out of this. What I actually had to do last time was stand up on the truck and pick the motor up and throw it over. Obviously I can't do that putting the motor in. That block, the heads weren't on, and this block, everything's put together, so it's just gonna be a lot heavier. So what I'm gonna try to do, jack this up, take both the front tires off, set the truck back down onto the ground, and hopefully it'll be low enough so I can put the motor in it. Everybody better tuck their pants in their boots, cause some yee ass shit's about to happen around here. Illegally dipping today. Tobacco age everywhere is now 21. It's bullshit, dude. You already know your dog's got the connections, so obviously I'm still buying dip. I got new exhaust studs and nuts, and I got some motor mounts. We're going to have to slap that bullshit in. I really want to get this damn motor in my truck today. So I'm going to turn on some jams to help motivate speeding up the process. Yeah, I got it. Oh, I forgot to put the pickup tube on the oil pan. Well, y'all, I'm going to go ahead and take these things out. If I had it in the truck and tried taking them out, it wouldn't happen. Do all the bullshit while the motor's out. I already got both the ones off the other side. Well, actually, I didn't. I couldn't get them out, so I took my old manifold off and put it on. But I found out on the other side, one of the studs is broken off inside of it, and I had to buy like 3 different tools just to get it out. More strength! Ah! Alright, y'all. It's not gonna come out, man. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this manifold off and put my old one on it.
Stuck on that road.
Just don't want that thing to teeter-totter and flip. Alright, guys. This is very sketchy. Got it held down by 2 baby-ass bolts.
Lands on my foot. No.
Here it comes. That's all we got. God, it got shit, dog. Oh, there ain't got shit. Fuck you. Oh. Hello, lower control arm. Keep jacking it. That's what she said. Oh. Breathe. Here, put that plastic piece back on so I don't get dick sucking knees. Ho! Ho! I don't think we're ever gonna get this motherfucker in.
Ain't got no more, Mo. Ain't got no more.
Push on it, they just slide into that bracket as hard as you can towards it. Oh, and the motor's sideways. Heavy as fuck.
This is gonna be the fun part.
This is a bunch of hocus, man.
It's close.
Alright, folks. So it's currently day 3 trying to get this motor set in. I've tried everything. Taking the mounts off the block and then putting them on, then putting the motor in. Doing it the other way. Jacking the trans up. Just everything I do, I can't get it lined up. Because every time I get it somewhat lined up, the flex plate's in. But then once I start trying to lower it into the mounts, it just gets all fucked. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the transmission loose, roll it back, set the motor down into the mounts, and then put the transmission back up. Because what I'm working with, I feel like that's the only thing that's going to get it in. Just driveway's kind of on a hill and the truck is sitting down. Cherry picker isn't super duper even, doesn't have any adjustment things on the chain. And another thing, I can't push the motor up far enough because this damn wiper cowl sits out so far. And even if I took that off, it wouldn't matter because there's a little metal plate up under there. I've already taken the rear drive shaft out. I'm about to take the front one out and the cross member, and that should be it. I'm not going to disconnect the transfer case or nothing. I'm just going to try my best to slide it back. All I need is about a few inches. But to get the job done, had to go to Harbor Freight, get us a transmission jack. The only one they had in stock was the most expensive model. So now I have a 2,000 pound capacity transmission jack. What transmission weighs 2,000 pounds? Damn thing's made for semis. But I got two buddies that are gonna come and help. I've been having people come help me every night because I know I definitely can't do it by myself. Lower the jack and push both sides of the motor. It's a 3-person job unless you got all the fancy equipment. I'll get back to you when I make some progress. Gotta save card memory. All right, folks, we got the semi jack under here. We just took the cross member loose. We couldn't take it out because these damn torsion bars are in the way. I think we got it slid back enough. Slid it back about 2 inches. We're gonna try to lower the motor into it. See what we can do. Yeah! Damn, we could have done this 3 days ago and had it done in 20 minutes. Get her done. All right, folks. Bam! Got the shit somewhat lined up. Torque converter studs are sticking through the flex plate holes. We pretty much got it. Just need to push up on this side a little bit more, but we're gonna stick some bolts through, try to push it up on. And after we get everything tightened, I'm gonna start putting everything together and hopefully we'll have it running tonight. Thanks to my buddy Zach, Nick. I'll put everybody that helped in the link in the description. Howdy, folks. Got the transmission bolted up. Got the torque converter nuts bolted up. Everything's lined up perfectly. And finally, I put the intake in. I changed every single gasket that there was on the intake. Throttle body, EGR, auto air control, everything you can think of. Brand new gasket. Also took out all the injectors and hand cleaned them and put a new O-ring on all of them. So yeah, I've been sitting out here busting my ass in the garage for like 3 hours now. But I just drunk some stingy throat liquid to help me stay up. Plus it's cold as hell out here and need something to tickle my throat. But what I'm about to do is I'm going to put all the intake bolts in, get that torque down, and I already got the wiring harness in there. I'll just plug everything up, put the starter in, tighten the motor mount bolts up, and in theory, that should take place. Oh fuck. Starting to get fucking dizzy. I think I might be too dizzy to work, Bo. Starting to kick in on me like a fat fucking backer. I might as well drink, right? You gotta be 21 to do this shit. Might as well fucking drink too if I'm dipping. Ha! What the fuck is this? Oh, I love y'all, man. I'm so excited to get this fucking motor running. Woo! My neighbors love me. They just like hearing my screams while they're laying in bed. After that, I went inside to change the card on the camera. I just said, fuck it, I'm going to bed. I think it's probably the most sore my hands have ever been. You know, like when you get stung by a bee in the finger and you like can't close your fingers all the way because they're swollen? That's how my whole hand is. Wish that would happen to my dick. I'm not even sure if I told y'all last night. A water hose, and I stuck it in the radiator in every single hole and just blasted water through it, and so much gunk and just dark, ugly, muddy liquid came out, and I sprayed all the coolant reservoir out, all the hoses down there, so we ain't gonna have a repeat of what happened last time. But no minors in my video. All right, folks, we got the motor in. Things plugged up, to my knowledge, anyway. And yeah, we're gonna see if it runs. We're just gonna crank it up, run it for a few seconds, just to find out if it's worth the fuck to put any more effort into it.
Loud and proud. You're gay and proud.
Loud and proud. Fuck you, motherfucker. About to take a fucking nap. I can't pull this fucking fuel line on, dude. Hey. It won't clip. I know. Oh, shoot.
What? You alright?
Yeah, I'm good.
Flex the front end down.
I don't know if I can get out now.
Here, let me get on this side.
Oh, shoot.
Just make sure it ain't spraying everywhere.
Is it a quick nick?
Ain't nothing quick about it. Ah! Let's see for the run. voice, dude. Alright. Well, it's running. Honestly, man, I knew it would run from the beginning. I just had a really good feeling about it because I really busted ass on that. I was kind of with the head situation. You know, I didn't know if I put the heads on with a piston on top dead center with the valve sticking out, and I could have tightened it down, broke a valve like that. Slim chance, but I was still a little worried about it. But shit, that's not the case. Damn thing's running clean, buddy. Not a single tapping, knocking noise, just smooth. Fire that damn thing up, wow! Sounds like a NASCAR engine. But also another one of my worries was the mounting surface of the block where I put the heads on. Because usually when you change a head gasket, you should always get the surfaces machined, smoothed out. It's got to be like a certain smoothness. But hell, all I did was I got some brake clean, a razor blade, sandpaper, just went to town on it. Took me about 8 hours to clean all the surfaces off and got them as clean as I wanted them. So yeah, if you're going to change your head gasket, you should get your heads machined. But if you're doing it on a budget, just some elbow grease, a razor blade, some time, and you got it, man. But yeah, man, this is a great learning experience for me. This is the first motor swap I've done by myself. Well, of course I had help, but you know, I was the guy. I knew what I was doing. I wasn't just handing my papaw some wrenches. Old Bubba down the road, oh, shit, you rebuilt your motor? Fuck, I rebuilt 20, bo. Go out to his garage, his dad's working on it. He's just sitting there getting screamed at by him. Then when his dad walks inside to get a beer, he gets his Snapchat, takes a video, gets his hands dirty real quick. Yeah, I'm a working man. But yeah, thanks a lot for everybody that came over and helped me. Shit was badass, sitting up under there in a weird ass position. I didn't have to get out and get back in 40 different times because I'd be like, hey, need a 10 mil, bo. Right there. Made the job go way quicker. So yeah, big shout out to all my tool bitches. Love you. No homo though. But anyways, guys and gals, really hope you enjoyed today's video. Well, it's actually about a week long of a video. Definitely gonna be more to come. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here, get this video uploaded for y'all. If you enjoyed today's video and you're super excited to see me romp the Ford once again, make sure you let me know by leaving this video with a fat thumbs up. Why the hell not, dude? I just rebuilt my shit with nothing but a YouTube education. And if you haven't already, hit that subscribe button so you can stay tuned with my nonsense and also gain the satisfaction of helping some random ass dude on the internet with his lifetime goal of hitting 1 million subscribers. It's gonna happen. And follow me on Instagram, GoodLowTV. Add me on Snapchat, RNTV_15. And I'll catch you next time on the Good Low TV channel. Later.